Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the Auld Alliance Reversed campaign in Europa Universalis IV. Alright, so I was doing a little bit more mental thinking here. Mental, of course, thinking is usually mental, but in this case it was purely mental, unlike something else, I don't know, words. Hey look, rebels in Spain. Hungarian separatists. Weird. Anyway, right, so another way to break that down, right? We were talking about how it was like 757 points. If you break that down on a per month basis, that was 100 years times 12 months. So you divide that by 1200, you're looking at a cost of 0.63 monarch points per month, divided by 3 different types of monarch points. So you're only spending 0.2 monarch points. It's so insignificant. The cost is very, very insignificant. There's probably an easier way to do that math, like, I don't know, 5% of the actual number that you generate or something. What, it doesn't matter. The long story short is that, so those barracks are done, and they gave us 13% more maximum manpower, which gave us 13% more manpower recovery, roughly. We have our inspiring victory, that's great. We have a claim on Varmaland, which is Sweden, I believe, yeah. You are not part of the coalition, however. You are allied with the Hansa and Austria. I think we should attack you, simply because you have infantry that you think are good. And it gives me something to do. Granted, being at war is bad for manpower, but still. Let's bring some troops up that way. We're doing on force limit, by the way. We got 6 force limit, 6 naval force limit available, 3 land force limit available. Some of the best generals this planet has ever seen. I mean that's some of these guys. These guys are damn impressive. Where the hell is England anyway? Like, England exists? Are you sure? That's not England. I'm trying to find that one. Oh yeah, okay, so there's England. Total war score cost of all provinces is 8%. England is down here. Apparently they had a civil war. They wanted everyone to know about it, and so they sent out memos to all of the countries and said, hey, just so you guys know, we're done with our civil war. You know, Fred got upset with Joe as they were eating the last coconut, and so he stabbed him in the face. It was a civil war. The Joes won, and now it's over. So Joe had to send all of the notes. He had to send all of the missives himself. Because, you know, there's only 2 people on the island because it's a small island. That's the joke. It's funny. Anyway, it's kind of late. I'm recording at night. I don't normally do that. But Mondays are tough. You know, Mondays are usually the day where if I'm not ahead, I have the longest day. Mondays are usually my longest day because I've got a whole bunch of different series to record. And usually, since I record, like, most of my series in batches of, like, 2 to 10 videos at a time, when you have to record 4 to 6 different series at once, it makes it difficult to oh right, that's right, okay, it makes it difficult to actually get it all done, because I don't want to record like 2 and then quit. So I end up recording like a ton. Like today I recorded a ton of Victoria 2, but only just barely enough of a couple other things. No, Jon Stewart, he's dead. Don't worry, he'll come back. He'll be a comedian in the future. Not a comedian really, he's more of a news guy. Yeah, he gives better news, honestly, than most news stations do. I find that to be very, very true most of the time. Like, if I wanted to find out like what's going on in the real world, you just watch a comedy station, comedy news, because they don't have the same like bullshit when it comes to not being able to talk about things. Like, you know, they're not blatantly owned by a political party or something, so they can just say what they want, which is usually funny, and also usually more informative. So, anyway, why are all my ships together? How'd that happen? Oh, was it because we were fighting somebody that was like strong or something? I don't remember. Probably not. I doubt that happened. Oh wait, I was blockading something at some point. This is the Hansa, I think. Anyway, let's just attack you. You're doing that stupid thing again where you park your whole army in a province that doesn't have any defensive terrain. So, I'm gonna kill it. Even though I have no manpower, it doesn't matter. You've got 25 in the front row. I didn't finish my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, right. I recorded a bunch of Victoria 2. I only recorded just barely enough of the Sarmatian Subversion, and now it's late at night and I have to record this one. So I'm a little bit tired and a little bit crazy, a little bit loopy, kind of goofy. I feel good. He's actually got a wider army than I do. I only have 23 troops in the front row compared to his 25. But he only has 3 artillery, so keep in mind, artillery does provide half of its defensive pips to the front row. So when you have, you know, defensive pips 2 defensive fire, that cannon is providing 1 extra defensive pip to the guy in front of him, and he's providing... I did test this. He is actually providing 1/2 of a defensive shock pip. It does keep the actual half pips, which is very important when you've got lots of single pip artillery units. But anyway, yeah, so having more artillery not only means we'll do more damage, but it means also that we'll take less damage. So our army is just better in like every way. Can you get away? No, you most definitely cannot. Hopefully he tries... If he doesn't get stack wiped, hopefully he does try to retreat across that strait, because then I can kill it. I can just move my army, my navy there, and block him. Although we'll need to be quick. I always forget, so I'm 90% sure that galleys are slightly faster, so we'll just send the galleys forward in the event that that's the case. Now we did drop our morale policy, sorry, our morale religion thing in favor of manpower recovery, so anyway, 2.9 oh god, you haven't even teched up, are you? You're on tech 18. Oh, this is I mean, this is impressive, Sweden, don't get me wrong. 115% discipline, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. And you've got 30% combat ability. It's pretty impressive. It's just not going to be enough. It's just really... Oh, it's just not going to be... You rolled pretty well there, I'll give you that. But it's not going to be enough. I don't think we have enough to just outright stack wipe this army. Fortunately, we do have the navy to back it up, so... We probably could have stack wiped it if we didn't roll poorly. We had a couple bad rolls. Alright, we're going to send the galleys now. And he will arrive there on the 24th, so... No, we're not going to make it! I mistimed it. Do we have a navy nearby? Another navy nearby? No. Damn. Can we blockade him like here, maybe? Maybe we can stop him from getting from here to there. Oh wait, for some reason he did that thing where he sent out his navy. He couldn't possibly have been trying to prevent that thing from getting out there, could he? Right, I forgot about this, didn't I? Right, we're probably going to want to blockade that thing there, so that he can't actually... advance at all. It's a bit late, isn't it? Yeah, no, this guy's gone. So let's instead work on that. Having our navies move separately is kind of silly, though. Nice breach. And actually, I think we can get away with... Well, obviously, we'll trade money. We're not going to lose stability. Stability is monarch points, man. It's valuable. And unfortunately, I did allow him to get onto the fort, which is a level 4, so it's not going to fall anytime soon. He's got 32-day siege ticks, negative 42%. It's pretty unlikely. We've already got 1 breach in. We've got Archibald Strathbogie, the God-Man, with his 20-day siege ticks because, you know, he's impressive. We also have to core that province from the previous war. I forgot about that. So now that you can't run... I think what we want to do is siege down Stockholm. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to kill the Hansa just because we can. This is really... I don't know why I'm doing this war. I was bored. So you know, that's how most wars are declared, I think. Usually it's like, you know, the United States gets... They just get bored and they're like, you know, it's been like 6 months. Why don't we declare war on somebody or like fabricate map, you know, proof of mass destructive weapons to words. Words. Words are these things that, like, usually you're supposed to say with, like, thought. You're supposed to think a lot before you say them. I have diarrhea of the mouth is what it is. A diatribe. It's where you just say whatever comes, I don't know, words. Okay, he's friendly now. That's good. How old are you? 57. I'll take the royal marriage. Now on your death, Robert Stewart succeeds to the throne. That's not me. Damn. Wait, are you already my dynasty? No. A monarch death. A noble. Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha. You'll be our dynasty. So that'll be good. That is not actually a lot of ships. Those are galleys. Haha, galleys versus heavies. So I'm going to prove the opposite of what I wanted to prove. And that's that my heavies are going to beat the crap out of galleys. But again, bear in mind the numbers. The numbers are, like, stupid. Like, this is worth, like, 60 galleys, and he's got 17. So obviously we're going to win. I just want to kill the Hansa. And this time we are going to get our stack wipe. Because reasons. Let's split off half of them. Never mind. Okay, so what the plan is... This time we are... definitely going to get the stack wipe because we're only like 2 days away from I love fighting in Denmark. Denmark's a very fun place to do stack wipes. It's almost... It's definitely probably the best place on the map for it. Like, this one's good, this island is great, but right here, these straits are just nuts. Alright, so we're fully reinforced. We're going to go engage the Hansa. And obviously we don't need to improve relations with Spain anymore, since they decided to rival us. The Hansa has no air. Poland has no air. I don't care about that. He's got 19 in the front row, so we actually are wider than he is, shockingly. He actually has slightly more artillery, one more artillery, but we've got 117% discipline, 2.9 tactics, 5.9 morale. We rolled a 7 to his 7. We're definitely not going to just outright stack wipe, not with a 1. Archibald, you are kind of letting me down here on your rolls. I gotta say, man, you got some good numbers, but that's a couple 1s in a row. You know there should be a button to advance one day. Excuse me? Did we actually? I mean, they're not there. I'm surprised. I guess Burgundy must have been passing through right at the right time. Must be what just happened. Interesting. Well, we should probably go siege the Wargle. I mean, that would probably be a good idea. Can we afford to split off just an army? Man, I don't want to train anything. Nah. Let's go siege down the Hansa. Detach damage, pull these guys out here. We'll blockade the Hansa's capital. We'll go siege down the Hansa's capital as we can. But yeah, there should be a button. Like, you know, space pauses the game. You know what would be really cool is if there was just a key button you could press to advance one day. I mean, obviously it wouldn't work at all for multiplayer. It'd be completely stupid. You know, I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write this down right now. This is a good idea. Come on, game. Let me alt-tab. Thank you. Arumba's adjustments. I'm going to put this down. Wiz, why no advance one day button? This is a gameplay change? No, where does this go? List number... We're on list number 4 now. Wow. Alright, add a button for single player to advance one day while paused. Because, I mean, think about all the times where, like, you're trying to, like, again, multiplayer, it wouldn't make any sense at all, so they might not go for it. But in single player, which is actually how, like, 80% of people play EU4, and in fact, most Paradox games, most people play in single player, how many times is it that you're trying to time things perfectly, and you're like, I want to just go one day? And, you know, it just would make sense. Speed 1 is so slow that usually you can do just one day at a time, but why not just add a single, like, advance one day button? Let's see, what button could we use? Obviously, we need to be something rebindable, because Paradox will pick the wrong button. And I'll need to be able to change it. But let's see, what could we use? Like, you could probably use the times button on your number pad, because you've already got the plus and the minus to advance game speed by to increase it and decrease it. Enter does nothing. Keyboard enter. But enter's used for like chat and stuff, so that really wouldn't work. But the multiply button could work. Or you could rebind something like very common, like on the actual keyboard. I'm assuming, why is Burgundy not doing anything? I feel like Burgundy's being kind of lazy. You just not have military access, or you sieging something else. Where's Burgundy at? Oh, there they go. They're not being lazy. They're just, you know, taking their time. They're just suffering unnecessary attrition because it's what they do. You know. Meanwhile, Lithuania's getting some work done. 101 days to take the capital there. That's cool. Alright, all I really want from the Hansa is... Well, I don't want trade power. I really, really wish... I miss the days where you could enforce trade power without having to take up a relationship slot. That needs to... I'm going to write that one down too, damn it. Remove relationship slot requirement for enforced trade power of a non-subject. Like, I have zero issue whatsoever with a protectorate. Well, no, see, that's what's so stupid. A protectorate doesn't take a relationship slot, and the entire reason you protectorate people is for their trade power. And like if you peacefully ask somebody for their trade power, I could see that taking up a relationship slot. But enforcing it is like war reparations. You don't take up a relationship slot for war reparations. So why the hell do you take one up for enforce like the trade power? I think it's silly. But that would be what I would like to do, is take some trade power from the Huns. We have 32 war score. I mean, granted, you kind of get the same thing by taking their war reps, but... And look at that, he's not even willing to say yes to that. That's kind of funny. But anyway, I just... There used to be a time where you didn't actually have to do that. Hamburg is blockaded. So Hamburg is already blockaded. Apparently we picked up a heavy ship. Our lights captured a heavy. Cool. 41 days. This is a pretty good siege. Pretty good job there, Archibald. I approve. Alright, Hansa. Hansa, what do you got? You got 50 war score against you. Granted, you know what else? You should be able to see their enthusiasm on this. Why I don't know why I'm in such a weird like critique type mood. But yeah, on that screen, on Peace Deal screen, should show AI war enthusiasm. I mean, I don't even care like what the number is. I just mean, is it medium, high, or low? Like that is, I constantly am going from this screen to this screen. And like, it doesn't say it here. It should just say like right here, like AI and like war enthusiasm, high, low, like medium, low, high, whatever. So that you can just like, right click on the country and like just see right away or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's unnecessary, but it would be nice. Because like, I know for sure that when they have high enthusiasm, this is a bad deal. Because they're not going to give me a good, not going to let me spend my war score well, Not to mention, why is it 60 war score for this? This is such a stupid peace deal. I just can't even... I don't know, annul some treaties or something. Just seems silly to me. That's all I'm saying. Let's go teach them who's boss again. So yeah, that would be nice. I think that would be nice. These are just some of my thoughts. I'd share them with you. Perhaps we should integrate Flanders just so that we have an extra relationship. Cologne, Poland, Hansa. What is our chance to inherit you? 2%. That's pretty good. That might happen. Ha. It's not going to happen. It's pretty unlikely. You are still damaged. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see if maybe... Tell you what we'll do. We'll hide the Navy in Alon's... that thing. And that way, if they do run to there, they just stop there. But hopefully we can move from here to here fast enough anyway. Alright, we are in position. Let's go. Let's do this. Again, same thing. It looks like this is the initial army. He's actually spent his manpower and recovered it. So round 2, let's see if we roll a little bit better. Maybe we do get lucky. A 7 versus a 6. 5 is alright. And then a 0. Yeah, that's not going to be a direct wipe. But we should be able to trap them right there. Let's go ahead and assume that they're going to break right about now. Of course, he rolled a 9. He's trying as best as he can. We rolled a 3. And I screwed it up. So because our navy was already there, it was already blockaded, and so he's trying to retreat around. Well, boo. That's unfortunate. Oh well. We'll just go siege these down and end the war. Bohemia, I don't mind maintaining relations with. For a little bit. Lithuania's just like, I'm gonna help, boss! He suicides his transports. That's brilliant. That's great. Look at this. We've got 3 forts we can block. Ooh, Trier's joined the coalition. Wonderful. We do need more manpower. We've gained manpower. No, we haven't. We have negative 8,000. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this coalition war. It's going to be fun. Yeah, we can blockade 3 forts here. Enthusiasm's down to 8. I have no idea what Austria's up to. We have 0 war score with them. You should all be dead, you silly sweets. Oh, he's going to Viborg. He's still shattering. Okay. Lithuania? How are you doing on tech, by the way, Lithuania? Tech 18 is not bad. What kind of ideas do you have? A little bit of quality, a little bit, quite a bit of humanist and trade. Trade seems a bit off, but okay. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what you can and cannot do. I'm going to tell you it's not very smart, but... I mean, you already had like 400 development at the start of the game. What do you really need trade for? You should have tons of money. If I was playing as Lithuania, which I don't think I've actually done before, I do not think I would take trade. Let's let him cross this strait, but let's park the Navy here for a moment. Actually, put half of it there, just so we can watch. You think he's gonna be nice enough to like let me come kill him again? I hope so. Oh, he's gonna go for it. You stupid man. No, stop it, Lithuania! Let him cross, Lithuania. Lithuania, stop that. Lithuania. Bad Lithuania. You're being naughty. Your stupid little transports. He should totally kill your 2 transports. And if he tries to, I'll let him. So you're being a dummy. Well... presumably we could do it again here. Alright, I'm gonna take a break before we do this, but, yeah. Alright, well let me know what your thoughts are. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.